I don't know if I'm still live. Am I live here? Hopefully I am. Let me edit this. Make sure I have the thumbnail here because I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, I don't know what in the world happened here. But hopefully we're good. If anybody is watching, hopefully we're good. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I was to sell Lunati. How would I do this? I'm new to all of this. Still learning. Appreciate all you do. Well, thank you. Um, I don't know. Wait. Sorry. I was thinking about something else when I just said that. Shit, man. Give me a second. There's a couple of things I need to. Let me control new. Let me see something here. Uh, um, all right, fuck, man. This is not good. Just bear with me a little bit. Just bear with me. Just gotta do some stuff. Give me a second. What? Give me 1 second. Just gotta make sure some stuff is working for me. It wasn't working, and I can't explain what it is, but what? I gotta change this again. Sorry, guys. I'm really scrambling here for something. I probably shouldn't have went back live after things got shut down. Uh, okay. I think we're good. All right, I think we're good for right now. Yeah, definitely good for right now. But I'm definitely struggling a little bit. All right. So let's see what people were saying. What happened? So I don't know. It just just kicked me off. I got 250 million of crypto for covering their crypto. You got 250 million of a crypto for covering their crypto. Did the math. It's worth $1.64. You're talking about another position that you got crypto for. Okay, um that's interesting. Really enjoying your content with my coffee in the morning. Well, thank you. So there's a new voting proposal, right? What's going to happen on August 12th? I'm not 100% into that, so I don't know all the detail there. I haven't dove into that detail at all. I've been focusing on the outsides of things and not really mainly on that. So I'll have to get back to you on that, on this new voting proposal, um, and talk about that in a little bit because I've been focusing on way too many other things. Let me go ahead and bring this up and there we go. I'm really enjoying your. I read that. When are we gonna see? Are we gonna see Punic on an exchange? I don't know what Punic is. Were you trying to say Lunic? Lunic or Lunic? It is Lunatic. Or sorry, Luna Classic is on exchanges. Grab some coffee. We're going to be here a while. Just joking, Matt. He might be booted out of the other stream, listed as private. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyone is holding Lunatics token MetaMask, does it show a dollar amount? Mine will not, like my other coins. How are they able to sell it at a discount? Or you're talking to someone else. Can you explain the Excel? Can I explain like the Excel spreadsheet? So, I mean, this Excel spreadsheet is mainly just um, centered around Luna Classic and or Terra Luna Classic, and basically giving you a selling um, strategy or some sort of exit strategy. So if you have 20 million, you can put this here, exit at certain prices, and then you're good. What I was doing over here was literally just breaking down what the price would be at certain for Lunatics, what the price would be if it was at a certain market cap. So obviously at a $1 billion market cap, you're looking at a penny, right? And depending on how much gets burned off throughout this whole process, you might not even need to get to a $1 billion market cap. You may be comfortable at a $100 million market cap, right? Or somewhere even further than that. And this supply falls down to basically a level of, let's say, 45 or 40 billion, right? Finds a way to fall down to that level. Well, now you're looking at double what that price was at a $100 billion market cap, or you can see it drop down even further. You never know how far this is going to go, what their expectation is on how much they can burn, and what the utility will be with Luna T. So it's interesting, right? Right now, I would say a $1 billion market cap secures a penny, but we're not really. I don't think we're 100% focused on that right now. I think we're focused on seeing where this goes right now. So $3 million market cap or $4 million market cap, where it is right now, is insane to say that you start up there. Hi, Matt. If I was to sell Lunati, how would I do this? I'm new to all of this, so still learning. Appreciate all you do. Well, thank you. If you were looking to sell Lunati, you would go on PancakeSwap. So PancakeSwap is the best way to do that because that's where you buy it. So you buy it on PancakeSwap, you sell it on PancakeSwap, and then you can swap out. So what I would do is swap it to a stablecoin, sell that stablecoin to somewhere that you can actually pull out your money. So maybe an exchange somewhere, and take the stablecoin out or withdraw the balance from the stablecoin. That's the way that you want to do it into physical cash. I don't know why I keep skipping. What's the 24-hour percentage for Lunatics? 24-hour percentage? Are they up or down? They're up 27% in the last 24 hours. You can see over the last month, we can look at the highest and lowest price. We're not going to see much on here because it just got listed on CoinMarketCap. So we're not going to see much here. But it has increased. If we want to look at DEX tools to see how it did at launch all the way until now, you can look at the chart. Here, the chart tells you everything. Look at this. Increased on the day of launch, decreased a little bit, had a retracement, increased, retracement, increase for all this time, retracement a little bit, and now you're seeing another increase. So people that are consistently buying into the position, seeing the potential that it has. A total market cap of $3.69 million. You see the volume in the last 24 hours, $419,000 worth of volume. So obviously they're making some moves, and it's great to be able to see that. I do want to see, let's go in a token sniffer real quick. Grab it up, token sniffer. I know it's always tough to get a perfect score because even something like Shiba Inu doesn't have a perfect score. But I do want to look at their token sniffer. And let me look at I know we're talking a lot about Lunati here rather than LUNC or, Shiba Inu or whatever. But their score is pretty solid. For a new token to have a score of a 65, that's pretty solid. What's crazy is Token Sniffer changed this. So they used to basically have the swap analysis. If the fee is less than 10%, it usually would be an okay situation, but they changed it to 5%. So that's always going to be a negative because you have all of the burns, you have all of the rewards, you have all of the things that are included in that. So they changed that. And those are the only things that really do that. Now the ownership is not renounced, but eventually once everything gets to where we want it to get to, I'm sure that will be a thing that happens. But 65 out of 100 is really good for a brand new coin 11 days ago to be launched. That's phenomenal. And that's like full creation because it was launched like less than a week ago, like official launch. I don't know, they fucked up something, but it's in the fives. What's in the fives? I love you, man. Thank you for everything you do. You know how often CoinMarketCap updates their supply information. Lunatics supply hasn't changed despite all of the burns. So they don't, from what I understand, they don't update it a lot. Like they don't update it as frequently as you think. You think it would be every day, but they don't do that. But I don't know the exact time that they do update it. I don't know the exact schedule that they update it. Matt, when did this burn take place? I believe it happened 14 hours ago when that burn actually took place. Hi, Matt. If I was to sell a Lunati, how would I read that? Why? They have the price at 0.00005, so I snag some. For LUNC, that would be amazing if you got it at those low levels. That's crazy. Can you do the market cap? Can you do the market cap for LUNC? Can I do the market cap for LUNC? Well, LUNC already has had a $1 billion market cap and shows a price of basically 3 zeros at those levels. But what we want to see is this burn happen, right? I know what it can be at certain levels if they are burning it off. But right now at the current level, you need it at a $65 billion market cap to get to a penny. At the current level, which is not insane. I sent a pic to Matt in Discord of the discount Lunic, new exchange for me as well. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. That's crazy though that you got it for a discounted price. Hopefully they don't pull what crypto.com pulled, where they take it back. Lunatics are taking over. Seems that way. You think CRO will do good after World Cup? I think it depends where the market is. So CRO can do good or do well depending on how the market's doing. So if the market is running, I'm pretty sure crypto.com coin or Cronos will move as well. But just from the catalyst of a certain sporting event, I would probably say no. I mean, it has been mentioned in the NBA Finals, been mentioned in the Super Bowl, and we haven't seen a crazy amount of movement in it. And it's just another advertisement, which is great and brings more people into it, but it doesn't push a crazy amount of growth. Everyone asks Matt so many questions and wants advice. Show my bro some appreciation. Thank you for the $20 super chat, Richard. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for that appreciation. Even just subscribe or a like really goes a long way. It really does. And I appreciate the super chat so much. CoinMarketCap is notorious for not having updated circulating supply amount correctly. If you remember last year, I think they did something wrong with SHIB. No, they didn't do anything wrong with SHIB. They said, so we've said that in the past, or we were like, oh, you know what, it's 500. Why is the supply looking like it's 549 trillion versus the 389 trillion? Why is it that much of an increase? And they've come out and said that the exchanges weren't wrong. So CoinMarketCap had it listed that way. CoinGecko had it listed that way. Coinbase had it listed that way. But Shiba Inu was lying because they introduced 150 trillion supply. So they just lied to us. They can do Lunic burns without higher fees, which is why people don't need to be selling right away. The fees, as everyone knows, is high, and the other aspects, as everyone knows, needs to be because they modify post factor. CoinMarketCap is notorious for having updated circulating supply. I have a slippage at 5%, transaction not going through. So you're probably going to need the slippage at, because the taxes are 10%. So you're probably going to need the slippage at 10 or 11. Yeah. Do you think Lunatics can kill a zero this week? I think Lunatics token can kill a zero. I mean, the expectations that we've had for Lunatics were way lower than where it is right now. So to say that this is going to kill a zero by the end of this week or the end of this month or whatever, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and say that this is the reason why we'll get there or whatever. Like that, we're not at that level yet. We are still like a week old. And the fact that we've grown this much is phenomenal. And I'm sure the people who created it and the people who are partners in it and leaders in it are just, I don't even know. They're probably ecstatic with everything that's happening here. When SHIB didn't know their own supply is when I started having doubts in the devs. Yeah, that's definitely it. Who created the first EV car? Tesla. Who started first online selling? Amazon. Who created the best quadro system? Audi. Who? The market cap The market cap SHIB circulation was always 550. But coin market cap showed 350. It wasn't always 550. They had 349 trillion total in circulation, and then 150 was added, and every place showed 350, or every place showed 389 trillion. If a company releases a crypto, it can 100% be considered a security, in my opinion. All right, well, 11.5 minimum. 11.5 what? I asked that because the World Cup is all around the world in different countries, more than just the U.S., where the Super Bowl and the NBA is the most watched. Yeah, I guess that's true, but you watch the Super Bowl all around the world. I mean, most people, there's not a lot of people that watch football there, like everywhere around the world. And their definition of football and our definition of football obviously has to be split by American football versus football. But yeah, I mean, it may have a catalyst, but I don't think it will have that much of an impact. Unless the markets are running at that time, then it will have more of an impact. Shiba devs are killing it slowly. What are your thoughts, Matt? So yeah, I think what they were doing with Shiba Inu, everything that they were building, they were giving us promises that they didn't actually follow through with. We wanted to see SHIB be implemented in every single piece that they're implementing and that they're creating, and we didn't see that. Anyone know why Terra Station wallet isn't working? I never use it, so I wouldn't know. Can't withdraw anything. Yeah, I don't use it. I have one. I haven't used it though. Nissan had a Leaf, had the Leaf before Tesla have a big market. What are your thoughts on Compound? You haven't talked about it in a while. So I'm still heavy thoughts on Compound. Still think that this is going to make moves. I do have it in my coin or crypto. Wait, was it? Crypto.com. I always get those confused. Coin market cap and crypto.com. I don't know why, because it's the three words: coin market cap, crypto.com. So yeah, I have it in crypto.com, and I believe I have like 15. So I still believe in where it can go. Currently, it's at 52 cents or $52, and has massive potential to reach previous highs that it was at. So I'm waiting for a bull run, and we will see what we see there. I'm also heavy in OMG as well over in crypto.com, and I expect to see something big out of that too. Why does Coin Exchange have a daily volume between 3 to 4 million and only burn 100,000 coins a day? What? Who created? I read that already. No Shiv dev sent half of the supply to ETH founder, and the rest of the half was. I understand that, but not all of it was released into the circulating supply. I don't know how it wasn't released, but it wasn't released into circulating. So you had it in the total supply, so it was listed under the total supply because you sent half to Vitalik, to where he burned off 41%, and then kept a certain amount to put towards somewhere else, right? Now, there was always a total of 600 trillion that was out there. There was only 389 trillion in circulating supply for a very, very long time, until they added that supply. And I don't know how that supply was added, but it was added. It was something that was added towards circulation, and you can account for that supply. I think Algorand will do good from the World Cup. Maybe the CDC, the exchange app and platform will do much better than Cronos the coin. It's possible. I would say if CDC is doing great and the exchange is doing great, then the coin will do good. But it all depends, right? Right? Because we have buyers and sellers. You could see a ton of people catch a lot of interest, but is it going to be something where it's a buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing, or what? And we don't know that detail. Algorand official for some football business also. Matt, you crazy. You still have your coins on Coinbase? Yes. Yes, I still have my coins on Coinbase. Because creating panic is what actually collapses it. How wasn't the circulating supply when they put the rest in, into a decentralized exchange? How wasn't the rest in circulation? Because it wasn't in circulation. You can have it in different wallets that take it out of circulation, um, i.e., the staking wallets right now. If anything is staked, it's taken out of circulation. So it can be taken out of circulation just by being put into a regular wallet or being put into a not a regular wallet, into a staking wallet or whatever, right? So you have a way of taking it out of circulation very easily. Um, and if it was never added to circulation, then that means that whoever is deciding to add it to circulation probably made a lot of money at that point. Vitalik sent part of his SHIB to a medical charity, so they only used part of it and had to return the rest. My guess is that it cost them more to cash out the SHIB than to send it back to Vitalik. Probably. That's why Shiba Inu will always be in the top 10 coins. Look at the daily volume on Coin and Exchange, and you will see what I mean. I just don't know what you're talking about. Daily volume of what? Of lunatics? Of refresh this. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy to see what lunatics has done. I'm happy that this position has made moves for a lot of people. Did anybody take any type of profit, or are you sitting on the profit? Mathematically, Lunic, 1 cent is possible by January 2023. By 2023 January, which is in 5 months. But you do think practically practically it will be possible. Yes, I do think it will be possible. It's just whether it actually plays out that way, because we still need to see the 1% be burned. We still, or 1.2%. We still need to see that be implemented. We still need to see lunatics do massive burns. We still need to see uh, what was I gonna say? Mandalorian, um, a Metagloria, follow through with everything. We need to see all of the different things that are going to decrease the supply and increase the price of Lunic. Sitting on profit, Matt. Not selling anytime soon. Uh, nope. Selling at the highs, buying at mini dips, and gaining more coins. Please, what's the future of Lunatics token? So I think the future of Lunatics token can be bright. Obviously, we want to see more and more that comes out of this, but it can be very, very bright, depending on how much it helps out Lunic. And think about it, what the technology could be with everything that's implemented within the algorithm between Lunic and UST. We could essentially see Lunatics also be a part of that algorithm, because Lunatics is bought up to burn off Luna and give you rewards in a Luna Classic. So if you're doing that, then anything that's minted, you can essentially burn off after it's being created to increase the price of UST. So I mean, it could be pretty big. Are there any projects like Lunatics token coming up in the future? Not that I know of. Um, and I'm glad that the people behind this created this, because nothing like this was being created. Because you think about it, most people don't believe in new things that are coming up. They think of it as a gimmick or a way to gain just money out of people. And that's not what the thought always is, right? There's always a thought to where you want to gain on your investment, and everybody should gain on their investment, but no one needs to take advantage of the masses in order to take from the people that may not have that much, right? Create more wealth for them. And then throughout that time, create more wealth for yourself. That's what a lot of successful people do in cryptocurrency. If you're creating a coin or you created a whole blockchain or a system or whatever, right? You're creating value for other people, but then while you're creating value for other people, you can create value for yourself as well. So you're not being greedy. Nobody's being greedy, especially the people that are in charge. And you're doing good by people. That's what we want. That's what all of us want. That's all we can ask for. So I wouldn't say there's any projects right now that's like Lunatics token. I understand how some people may have missed out, where you invest $400 and it turns to $1,748. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. Let me see something. Oof. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me go over here. I know there's a lot of people here. I appreciate all of you guys here. If you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, definitely do so, because it does help out so much when you do it. Yeah, the kids singing upstairs. It's pretty adorable. Give me 1 second. Huh. What is going on here? All right, I gotta. All right, I'll do that later. I'll do that later. I don't want to hold you guys up. It may take me a while to go through that. Matt, what do you think about Zaquilla coin? Z Zilquilla? I don't know what it is. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Has it made any type of moves recently? Is it on here? So currently it's down 5%. It's at 3 cents or 4 cents basically. 62% of the supply is out there. That's not that bad. I think I might have looked into this before. For some reason, it's familiar. But if you look at all history or the last 3 months, it has been dropping down significantly, but we've been seeing a lot of things drop down a hell of a lot. It does show that it has a little bit more potential. You're seeing the peaks and valleys. And you could see a potential rise to this price as well. Now, I don't know if any like dilution came in. I think, yeah, I definitely talked about this and talked about how it does have peaks and valleys and potential. And I would probably look for a a point of right here where this price is currently basically 11 cents, or look at around 13 cents, those levels to resist from. Have it get up to that point, and then that's where you would take some profit, because right now it's at lower lows than what we have seen in the past. So 11 cents, you would be able to basically gain from 4 to 11 or 4 to 12 cents. You would be looking at a 3x return. So not bad. With all the newbie questions coming in the chat, it seems like a good sign that new money is coming into crypto, which is a good thing for everyone. Absolutely, absolutely. We all want to see more people invest in crypto, because I think crypto is the future. And as people talk about it, I reacted to a video where billionaires were talking about cryptocurrency, and some people were kind of trying to learn the basics. Others knew a lot more, and the way they talked about it made me want to invest at that point. And I mean, that's what they're good at. They talk about crypto, and they talk about the reasons why they invest, and why others should join in as well. I mean, they're good at doing that. Doesn't mean it's 100% true, not all the time, but you can see on their face whether they mean it or not. Matt, any idea or anything significant about Dogelon Mars? Not that I know of. I invested into it previously just to see what it could be. I don't like the Methuselah Foundation. I don't have a position in Dogelon Mars anymore. I think I lost a little bit of money with it. I don't know. It was like $20 or something, just to see what it could be. But I sold it not because I didn't want to see it grow or didn't believe in it even 1%. It's because I needed to get out of Gate.io. Yeah, Twitch is still live. But apparently this whole thing is about to shut down. Keeps telling me private video on there. What happened to YouTube? There's a new YouTube video that's up. So there's a new, well, it's about to go down actually, I think. Oh no, we're good. Okay. So I don't know why it froze, because Twitch was still live. It's YouTube, man. Sometimes YouTube or Streamlabs has a problem, but this time it's YouTube. YouTube is having issues. Why you got out of Gate.io? So they don't allow US customers anymore. I think they have a US platform. But I just wanted to make sure my coins were safe. So I moved it and just kept it out of there, because there's no reason to keep it there anyways. My name is Carmen. Why are the stocks of Lunic? Wait, why are the stocks of Lunatics increasing even though the coins are being burned every day? Why are the stocks of Lunic increasing even though the coins are being burned every day? You're saying, why is the total supply increasing? I haven't seen the total supply increase. They're not minting any more coins, so I don't know how much Luna has been burned. Total? I don't know the answer to that. Well, it's probably somewhere, but I don't know where to find the full amount. But we know it is being burned. I do want to be able to get that tracker, though. I just don't have a full tracker on every single area to where it's burned. I feel like I don't know a lot today. Why misleading people by saying they burned 50 million, but those 50 million tokens are newly minted tokens? What other coin you recommend at the moment? I recommend a lot of coins. So I'm not going to tell you what to invest into, but anything that I'm holding, I recommend. And the reason why I recommend is because I feel as though it could run in the future. and I'm invested into it. So you obviously believe, or it's more believable to see that I believe in the position if I'm heavily invested into it. You know, that's when receive Lunix C rewards from holding Luna T. Well, I believe it should automatically be exactly. Ignore me, Matthew. What do you mean? I don't know the reason. I don't know the information behind the question. All I know is I see 50 million that's being burned. I I know they shouldn't mint more tokens, so I don't know the validity to your question. So that's why I'm not talking to you. So there you go. Um, should we hold off by buying until the Fed's announcement? Um, I mean, probably because the market will end up falling back down most likely, and it's already decreasing. I mean, we could see a potential pump from the market. We've seen both, right? We've seen days to where we've had negative news and all of a sudden the market reacts positively. Um, if we um, if we see the market, we could see the market increase or decrease during that time, whether it's negative or positive news. It just depends how people react, right? Well, I still recommend a known failed Ponzi. 90% of the funds will not be used and end up in yours and the founders' wallets. What? Like this is where people like I don't ever ban anybody, so the fact that you're about to get banned, you should feel special. Why? Because you're dumb, and I don't ever respond to people this way, but it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. Look into the information, and then it's 11 days old total, right? Look into the information and see what they're going to do. See the transparency, and then you can go from there. So I'm not gonna sit here and even push any more towards you. So I got uh I got a newly minted token. I got the newly minted tokens. Is this? They are not uh, wormhole tokens. They are Luna Classic um, and slash Lunic bought on their Terra network, so they don't count against the supply. All right. Well, that's something that we'll obviously have questions for. So these questions gets answered by the team. These questions get answered. There should be no S after gets. These questions get answered by the team. And again, I'm not a part of the project. I'm an investor, just like everybody else. So do I know every single answer? No, I do not. I'm an investor. Again, I'm not a partner. I may seem like I am a partner because I'm talking about it, constantly trying to gain, some hype around it and see how much we can burn, see how much this price can increase, see how much people have gained from their own investment from the beginning, right? Because understand that people invested and made money from it already and took their initial investment, and you're saying that, you know what, never mind, I'm not even going to get into what he said. He's gone. So I'm here every morning with like, you were greatly appreciated. I gotta go to work and have a blessed day. Yeah, you too. Hopefully your day at work is good, because there's always those days. I know we all have them. Can you buy Luna T using ETH, or you just use BNB on MetaMask? I would recommend using BNB. So yes, you can definitely do it with BNB. You can't do it with ETH. It's only buying it on PancakeSwap. So you can find a way to transfer your ETH to BNB, but anything on the Ethereum network is just way more expensive than what you have on the Binance Smart Chain network. So buying with BNB is 10 times better, probably 100 times, maybe 1,000 times better than what you would have with Ethereum. I have 39 million Lunati. How much is that in dollars? Let's go to exchange. 39. It's $1,598.33. That's how much it is. Have gained 60k Lunix since Lunati launched. You've gained 60k Lunix. Oh, that's great. How much Lunatics or how much Lunati do you have? It shows up on the Terra portal. Matt, you didn't read that right. I didn't read it right. That sounds right to me. That I didn't read it right. I got to the newly minted tokens is this. The response you got to the newly minted tokens is this. They are not wormhole tokens. They are Luna Classic / Lunic bought on the Terra network. So they do count as the supply. That's the thing I read wrong. I said they don't count. They do count as against the supply. So there you go. Sorry about reading that wrong. I tend to read things wrong a lot. So sorry. I try. Can you buy Lunati? I read that. Are people with the wrench, the mods? Yes. Matt, you're doing a great job. I look forward to your lives and videos every day. I've learned a lot from you. Keep up the good work. Thank you for saying that, John. I appreciate that. It means the world to me that people are learning. And people are gaining, any type of money from any investments. So I'm happy that a lot of people made money from this investment here. And if they're holding on to it, they're holding on to it. But knowing that you had the opportunity to sell at certain points is always great. To have that to where you can turn 300 into 1,000 or 100 into 500 or whatever, right? 5x my pre-sale investment on Lunati. Phenomenal. Let's see. Wow, my investment has 4x. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You look at your investment and it is worth so much more. And that's because Lunatics has had growth. So to say that money is not going into the investors' pockets, it obviously is. To say that money's only going to the founders of whatever, Lunatics is, that's not true at all. Um, Gets me riled up a little bit that people don't understand, and I try not to. Oh, this flies back, man. I was doing well. I was doing well or doing good for a while now. Hi, Matt. I'm from Brazil. I would like to ask what you think of Shiba for the next 2 years if it reaches a penny. If Luna can reach 50 cents by or in 2025. Thanks. So I think Lunit can reach higher figures way before Shiba Inu can reach a penny. My expectation for Shiba to reach a penny, or my prediction, would be 2026. So obviously seeing within the next like 4 years, right? That take a while for that to play out. However, from there to a dollar would obviously be a lot better because you would have a lot of things established to burn off more tokens. But for Lunic, I think Lunic can definitely reach 50 cents by 2025. I see it, at a level of between 1 to 10 cents by the end of this year. So seeing 50 cents, not impossible at all. With the current supply, probably more impossible because you're looking at a $3 trillion market cap. But if you burn off coins, then it's a different story. Lunatics, the coin, this run 5x already. I know. And people have the audacity to come here and say that, I'm only gaining something out of an investment. I'm probably the last person to gain something out of an investment usually. I want other people to gain more, right? You could see the value of this person's position is going up 1,600 now for 39 million. So that's a good thing. Really, really good thing. Mine is almost worth $2,000 after a $400 investment. How much does Shib pay you to shill? Shib doesn't pay me anything. Shib doesn't pay anybody. I mean, they're completely decentralized to where nobody knows who owns it. So you can't get paid anything to talk about it. So I don't get paid. I don't even like that word, shill. But no, I don't get paid anything. I wish I got paid to do all of these videos. I would love to be for crypto.com to sponsor everything that I do. All of the streams, all of the videos, but I know it'll be tough because I talk about individual coins. So it's very difficult for them to have that. How much you got Lunic? Wait, how much you got Lunic buying Lunati as rewards? I don't know how much I received. I'm gonna go into my wallet and let people know how much I have received in the future, just not right now. You're the best crypto teacher. I love attending your class, bro. Well, thank you for saying that. I don't think this is a class. I I I would struggle in a real classroom because I'm very introvert and I don't like a crazy amount of attention. Um, but I try and make it seem normal when I do meet people. So if I meet people and they're like, "Oh, I watch your content all the time," I'm like, "Thanks." I try to create conversation and see what they're invested in and see when they started watching and all that stuff. But I'm getting better because before, um, I'm very to myself. Like I don't want the attention usually, but I'm okay with it now because I understand it. It comes with what I do because my face is public. If my face wasn't public, then people wouldn't know who I am, which means they couldn't say, "Hey, I watch your content all the time," because they don't know who I am. They could hear my voice and go, "Wait, I recognize that voice," but you know, I'm just happy to be out here and have support from the 430 people that are here in the live stream. I appreciate it so much. I really do. Uh, where can I buy Luna Classic? Now can't find it. Can't find it. Where, please? So the place, Luna Classic. Luna Classic, you can buy it um, on PancakeSwap if you wanted to. If you have a MetaMask wallet, you can buy it here, and it's very simple to purchase. You literally just take whatever currency you have. Like right now, I don't know what this is. This is worth 1,900. Mine is worth 1,990. So it looks like I have gained quite a bit. It looks like I've gained quite a bit because I thought it was 6.3, but it's 6.7 now. So that's good. But yeah, you can buy it on MetaMask. You can buy it on crypto.com. You can buy it on, um, I don't know where else, but you can buy it on a lot of different places. How long the bear market will be? That's a good question. I would hope it ends sometime in the next couple of months, but we're not entirely sure. Um, all right, guys, wait, give me a second. I'm gonna go say bye to these kids. I'm gonna play an ad, but I'm gonna go say bye to these kids really quick. So give me just a minute. Whoops. All right, guys, how you doing? How's everybody doing today? Am I back? Am I back fast enough? Let's make sure. Yeah. The fly held down the fort while you were gone, Matt. Gave great not financial advice as well. Yeah. I mean, I think we're doing a good job with the flies. So obviously, when you have any type of fly issue, they multiply, and that's just a freaking problem. But they don't last for long. Don't they die in like a couple of days or something? But yeah, we have Ehrlich that's going to come here and figure out that issue because once they get to a place, they pretty much are everywhere. That fly knows his shit. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. Yeah. Oh, guys, if you want to join these live streams, because I have live streams that go on Twitch. Um, YouTube also was disconnecting the chat. Yeah, there was a problem there. If you want to join on Twitch, feel free to join on Twitch. I want to include I want to share the stream in some way. Let's go back to the channel and share the stream. Turn this volume down and share it. Copy URL. Yeah, if you guys want to join right now, there's 3 people watching on Twitch. But after this live stream, somewhere around 9:30 or 9:45, this will end. And at 10 o'clock, we will start another stream to where, we just go over different financial videos and stuff like that on Twitch and kind of react to things. And I want to create that setting to where we react to new videos, new things that are out, and post those videos on the reaction channel. So I'm going to post the individual videos on the reaction channel, but we'll go through the actual live stream. So if you guys want to check out Twitch, are you on Twitch more than YouTube? No, I'm not on Twitch more than YouTube. I'm on Twitch probably actually, because I'm on Twitch the same time I'm on YouTube, and I'm also on Twitch for maybe an hour more live streaming. But I do have a lot of videos I post on YouTube, which I can't do on Twitch. So I will post this in the chat here. This is my Twitch. If you guys want to follow me, feel free to follow me. And get me up to 1,000. I would love to get to 1,000 followers on Twitch. So let me end this poll. Yeah, so if you want to follow me on Twitch, feel free to follow me. Right now, I think we're at 400 followers. Yeah, 450 followers. Yeah, so help me get to my goal of 1,000. I would love to get to 75 concurrent viewers or 75 viewers. And then, Matt, can I ask you a question that you might not know the answer to? Perfect. $5 from Dan. I was just thinking of buying Terra Luna 2.0. When do you think it could reach half that price? Do you think? Where was that at? I missed it. I don't read fast enough. Oh. I was thinking about buying Terra Luna 2.0. When do you think it could reach half price? What do you think of the project utility, market cap, etc.? So not much utility yet for Terra Luna 2.0. Market cap, I don't really expect a crazy outcome from what. Well, let me go back from what Terra 2.0 is, because it's literally just a start over. What the hell am I in? It's literally just starting over with this project. And they have a total of 1 billion coins that is out there, so more dilution can happen. So a market cap currently at 233 million is less than where Terra Luna Classic is. I don't expect it to have more traction from the community. So do I look at this as a low price? Yes, I look at this as a very low price, but you also have dilution that's mixed in. I currently hold 100, but I don't expect to average in any more than where I'm at right now. So it doesn't really have any utility right now, and I know they're looking to build in some utility, I guess. I just don't know to what extent that is. But yeah, I would say that right now it is at a low price, but if you're looking at it compared to the total supply, it's like, well, that's 12% of the total supply. It's not good. Matt, can I ask you a question that you might not know the answer to? Hi, Matt. Just a other question. How many tattoos you have? I don't know at this point. 20 maybe, 20 something. But they all blend together, especially like this sleeve, it all blends together. And I need to get a lot like retouched because obviously as you go through the years of having tattoos, the ink starts to fade, the shadows or the shades start to fade, and it just doesn't look as clean as it did before. But I have a lot. I also want to get my chest redone there. So everything I really want to get redone, but I just haven't had the time to do it. If you get it done really well, it takes, hours, like almost like a half a day to get something redone the right way or done the right way. Bought Terra T, Lunati on Trust Wallet. Can see the amount, but can't see how much money wise. Am I doing something wrong? No, you won't be able to see how much money wise. Not for a while until you have it on like certain exchanges and stuff like that. Once you have it out there for a while, then you can see it translate to what the money value will be. But if you only have one option for what the money value will be by just PancakeSwap, you're not going to get that information. Like I can't see what the money value is if I go into MetaMask, which I can't see what the money value is if I go into MetaMask anyways here. But if I go in on my phone, usually I can see what the dollar value is if it has been established for a while. But Luna T doesn't give me a value here. But if I go into PancakeSwap, you're going to be able to see what that actual value is. So Luna T, I hold 20.6, which is worth 1,900. And then also you have Luna T here, which the max that I have is worth 1,700. So they're kind of similar in how much I own of both of those, and I have gained on both of them. So I'm happy with the results there. But that's the only way I can check the value. How much is 91 million worth? Well, I can just give you this and just say 91.6 instead of 91.82. So 91 is worth $3,810.97, which you probably invested what, like $1,000 or $800 or something. It's worth about $4,000 at this point. Oh, sorry. Thanks for letting me know, Ryan, that you couldn't see my screen. I thought you wanted to see my face. So I just opened it up. I should have opened it up. There we go. What wallets are compatible? Right now, it's just like Trust Wallet and MetaMask. Did you check out the photo I sent you? No, let's bring up Discord. Check out the photo. Yeah, wow, that's, and what exchange is that? As you bought it at 0.000058. That's a great price to buy it at. A phenomenal price to buy it at. What exchange is giving you this price? Do they charge you insane fees or something? Let me see. Let me go to um, Terra. Sign up. Let's go to Terra Luna Classic. That's Lunati LUNC. Let's see what's happening in the candlesticks. So currently, yeah, it's at 0.000097, and you're getting it at a crazy discount. That's phenomenal. What exchange is that from again? Hotbit. Huh. Interesting. Very small fee. Wow. Then that's great. Hopefully they don't do what crypto.com did, where they had the wrong price and they had to take the money back. But you got 1.8 million for $100. That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal, because right now where we're standing, we basically get for $100, you're getting about 10 million. Or sorry, yeah, sorry, not 10 million. You're getting about 1 million for $100. So if you're getting 1.8, that's amazing. Matt, what haircut is that? I want that. What do I tell my barber to give me the Matt Perry? No, it's just a fade, and like, I don't know, higher hair on the top. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. My brother just cuts my hair, and we do it pretty much the same way. The fade will progressively get higher, which I'm okay with a higher fade. Um, but yeah, and then I just curl up the hair. Matt Gardner cuts it. Who is that? I have Vic Blends that cuts it. I don't know if you know who Vic Blends is. He cuts my hair. No, he doesn't. He obviously is a um, good barber, but more famous for like TikToks and stuff. What? Can you post the chat? I don't know what that is. Ether is about to do a merge to change from proof of work to proof of stake, similar to Lunic. Do you think this can return it to 4K mark? Absolutely. Do I think that it will ultimately do that now? If we still see a bear market, right? If we still see a bear market at that time, and Ethereum has that chance to obviously change things up, this is going to be the biggest thing that you've seen in cryptocurrency. I would imagine that this is going to run to not to 4K, but to 5K, and may end up getting to a point to where the flippening could happen, right? And if the flippening does happen, that is huge. That is the biggest thing that we will see in our lifetime when it comes to cryptocurrency, besides um, Terra Classic or Shiba Inu running to the levels that we want it to run to, and people becoming multimillionaires or making hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Depending on what you're doing with that. I got 6 majillion for 0.000054. 6 majillion. 6 majon. Million. Um, I hate Ethereum gas fees so much. Yeah, and it'll come down with the merge, so that'll be good. Where do you hold your Luna Classic? Since if it jumped really high, central exchanges will stop trading it for sure. Is it smart to hold Lunic on Binance, for example, on some other wallets? Um, I think it's okay to, because when we do see those things run, right, we will see more volume. I don't think they will stop trading, but what they could do is stop a certain I can't speak, restrict the amount that you will end up being able to sell. That's what they could do. Call of Duty strategy, 50 million. It's nothing. 50 million. It's something. It's a good start. To start where we are, and to say that you burn off 50 million, you could see so much more that you're going to be able to burn off, as one, prices decrease, and we see more volume that's going through Terra Luna Classic, or sorry, Lunatics, to burn off more. So the more volume we see, the more that we burn, the more rewards that we get as well. How long in the bear market do you think? So I'm hoping before the end of this year, before the end of the third quarter. I was pushing for the end of the second quarter, but obviously things took a wild turn, with inflation, with the war, with all of that stuff that's going on in the world today. It took a turn that I didn't know was going to happen. But I stuck to my gut and thought that we would still see a decent sized increase around that time. But we saw a decrease more. So I'm pushing for the end of the third quarter. But, just sometime soon, we need to see some sort of recovery. No more printing of free money, because that's just making the situation worse. Oil prices need to go down. Obviously, actually, oil prices are not crazy, but gas prices are, right? The oil companies don't really pay a crazy amount per barrel or per gallon or whatever to charge us how much they're charging us. Merge won't bring Ethereum gas fees down. That probably won't happen till sharding happens. Well, I'm saying eventually. I'm saying right now, with that, the thought of the merge happening, or the action of the merge happening, is something that could bring the price up. But yes, eventually, we will bring the gas fees will be non-existent. How much LUNC does Binance hold? From what I heard, it was 2.6 trillion. From what I heard, 2.6 or 2.7. Turning from proof of work to proof of stake, it's so much better to be able to go to a different, to be able to go to proof of work. If you look at a lot of projects that are on proof of work, they're doing so well, and then to be able to see the stakeability of a lot of that, which obviously we want to be able to do to stake our Ethereum, which you can do on certain platforms, but it provides so much positivity to the crypto world to bring something hopefully down sometime soon that that has such high fees that people believe in so much and use for so many different things. If you can increase the transaction speed, and you can decrease the cost that it's going to be, I mean, it's just going to be phenomenal, right? That's what we want to see. We want to see all of these things happen for the people that are investing in things like Ethereum, or Ethereum projects like a Shiba Inu. Does it really matter that we are creating this, that Shibarium is being created, if this merge is going to happen and everything under the Ethereum network basically costs less and has faster transaction fees and all this other stuff? Is it something that really matters that we're doing this Shibarium platform? And if it doesn't launch anytime soon, does it even make sense to be excited about that anymore? That's a good question. I don't know how to answer it. From my understanding, it's to improve the network efficiency, transaction speed, lower gas fees. Yes, personally, I think they are better coins out there still, but I won't show here. Well, I appreciate that you don't do that, but there are great coins. But I think Ethereum, with how big its use case is and how wide, I guess, it's being used across many different things, it will be great to be able to have those lower gas fees and faster transaction times. What does it mean when someone gets liquidated? It means that they take your your funds and use it for whatever they need to use it for. So, um, if you think of your cash as being liquid, right, or you think of your all of the places where you have your money, what's the most liquid, right? The way that you can bring it to cash faster, right? The way you can get it to an actual dollar and not be in that investment. So if you have, let's say, money in a bank, you can bring that to cash really quickly unless the bank doesn't allow you to take that money out. Same thing would go for certain investments, right? You can bring it to cash very quickly. So that's what it is about liquid, but being liquidated is basically that same thing. It's just someone pulling your money out and turning it into cash, whether it's cash in your hands or cash in someone else's hands. Matt went to the school of hard knocks. I don't think so. Speculation date for Binance 1.2% burn tax on Lunic. I don't have a speculative date on that. What college did you go to? I went to Thaddeus Stevens College in Lancaster, and then I went to Central Penn College in Lancaster for my dual bachelor's degrees, and then I went to Westchester University for my my master's degree, which you can probably see on my wall back here. So yeah, master's in business administration. Yesterday, I tried to sell 100 Shiba Inu for the USD on FTX, and it said that the number was too large. It did allow me to sell 99 million. Do you have any idea why? So FTX, I believe, is having problems, just like other exchanges may be having issues as well with limiting the amount of withdrawals you can have, or any withdrawals. So it's definitely an issue there. And I believe they are trying to suppress the amount of people that are trying to just leave, centralized exchanges. I understand where people are coming from, but they're kind of panicking on a lot of these exchanges because of what happened with Voyager and some other exchanges as well that I don't really know the name of. So it's just really panic. And I believe FTX has said they had a few billion in reserves so that they can definitely survive for a while. They just need to be conservative. I haven't heard any type of issues that crypto.com is having, so that's good. Coinbase, I've heard a couple of articles where people are saying, hey, Coinbase may, go bankrupt or whatever, may file for bankruptcy, but I've heard of nothing, no actual information that has told me that Coinbase will go bankrupt. And creating panic within these positions is exactly what the government does want, because the quicker that these go down, the better their situation is, because they hate cryptocurrency. The government hates cryptocurrency because of how little control they have over cryptocurrency. So what's the next best thing you can do? Collapse the cryptocurrency exchanges. Create questions and negativity around that. Wake up call, Lunatic Token, lunaticstoken.com. Why is everyone asking Matt questions about stuff you can ask the actual team about? Yes, that's true. That's true. You can go directly to, I believe they have a Telegram, right? Have you paid off your student funds? My student loans? No, I haven't paid off my student loans. I'm gonna pay those off. I don't want to pay them off. I wanted it to be forgiven, but not everybody gets things like that. So I'll pay them off. But yeah. And I'll sort of pay them off slowly until I run into a lump sum and pay it off, because I want to see if it's going to be forgiven. In some cases, because the amount of student loan debt, I think, is up to like $1 or $2 trillion, like close to where credit card debt is, where it's like at 1.8. So it would be great if you've seen some sort of legislation or something that's coming at the student loans to forgive a certain portion of it. But yeah, you never know. Not in today's world, because I don't want to see any type of free money being printed at all. Um, because I just want this whole inflation situation to be behind us, because it's definitely a problem. Can the cryptocurrencies around the world actually be taxed by governments? Like, how is it possible that in the long run? So I would imagine that everything has to flow back to a bank, and they'll start to look at how much you have gained within a certain period of time. And like for things like MetaMask and things like actual wallets, there's no way of them tracking that. They can't do it. The only way they can do it is if they, well, I mean, they can physically go through your wallet and see what you have gained, but you can also only see where the transaction is. So if you, let's say, gained $1 million and you decided to do a transaction from there to a stable coin or whatever, another investment, each transaction is technically taxed depending how much it is. They can follow that and they can tax you on that. But if you keep it in that value and you decide to take out bit by bit, you're only taxed on what the transaction you do. So if it's $10,000, you're taxed on that $10,000 if they figure it out. And that's if. Most likely, if you're making millions of dollars, they will figure it out. So make sure you're safe and you document everything and you know how much you have made, because, and how much you have lost as well, because they will find it. They're like Liam Neeson. Catch you later. Will you be live on Twitch or your gaming channel? So I will be live on Twitch. I do have to figure out what videos I'm watching. If you guys want to check out any videos or give me any videos that you want me to watch, the Perry Experience Reddit, you can go over here and you can suggest any type of videos here, and you can also post things, anything that you want on here, and we can watch it. You know, I'll obviously have to sift through it to see if it's watchable, because some people post weird things. Matt, are you an accountant back then? Yes, I was a senior accountant, and then I was also a senior financial analyst. Don't know how much the senior role holds, but you know what the government can't find? My hidden precious metals and base metals. Suckers. Well, whatever they don't know won't hurt them. It may hurt you in the end if they do end up finding it. But if you're making millions of dollars, I would just say throw money to the side, because of the fact you should throw money to the side anyways. But you never want them finding that you owe, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to the government. Then that ends up being a huge problem. Do you plan on buying more Lunati? If so, what metrics will you be using? So no, I don't plan on buying any more Lunati. You know what? I'm probably going to make a move sometime soon. So within this position currently, if I look at Lunati and I have a max here and it's worth 1,700, I could essentially make a move if I wanted to. And when it does pull back, or if it does pull back, I can buy in more with some of that. But if I do, the only way that I would buy into it is if I decided to sell, let's say, half of it, keep $1,000, wait for it to pull back, put in $500 of that $1,000, basically saying that I pocketed $100 out of the deal, as I invested 400, gain another 100 to keep it 500, and then I put my other 500 back into Lunati at a lower price. But I still think it has a lot more potential to run, to make some moves. Currently, I'm a senior accountant. What can you suggest I do with my life? So that's first of all, that's totally up to you. But I would say my road where I wanted to go, the path that I wanted to take was to eventually become a senior accountant and then move into that manager role and then move into that, maybe like controller role or something like that, depending on if you needed a CPA or not. But that was really my plan, was to move into those positions and then eventually become a CFO of a company. And I was hoping it was going to be a small company so I understand how to be a CFO, because I've seen CFOs run companies in so many different ways. And I don't think I had what it takes to become a CFO, since I was so introvert. I didn't like attention on me. So all of the presentations that I gave, I wasn't really comfortable with. I gave them and it was okay, but I wasn't comfortable with. But if you're comfortable with presentations, that's definitely the road that you should take, is probably going more into that management role and getting comfortable with that. But yeah, I would probably say go that route. And then what you could do is see what you're interested in this world, not only just within that job. See what you're interested in this world and say, can I create a business around this? Can I create a product around this? Can I create this mold or this product that it can be licensed to another business or top tier business or whatever. So hey Matt, will you support a super chat burn that goes towards Classic, maybe half of the amount and the other towards Luna a month? Well, not super chat. Super chats, they take 30% of the amount, and then 50% has to go to profit of whatever that extra amount is. So it makes no sense to send super chats for burning. I appreciate the super chats for me, but I don't want to have you like pay $10 and then all of a sudden, you only see, I don't know, $4 get put into that. Right? If they're taking 30% and you split the rest in half, you're really only looking at $3.50 or something. And that's ridiculous. Don't forget to dislike this video. Yes, if you guys want to dislike the video, please do so. I appreciate any type of engagement. You can dislike or like it. If you want to, you can tap the like button or you can tap the dislike button, whatever you want. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get out of here because I got to prepare for some stuff. But this was a good live stream. Sorry about the whole issues with freezing and jumping off and just all of this extra stuff that happened here. So hopefully it wasn't a problem. But make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. Yes, Westchester Golden Rams. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you guys want to get Luna Tea, you can go and get it on PancakeSwap. All you have to do is have a MetaMask or a Trust wallet. You can get it on PancakeSwap. It is growing pretty rapidly. Right now, you're seeing it kind of level out at some of these levels here. You're seeing it at a, let's take a look really quick because it is brand new here. It's on 307 watch lists, and you're seeing it at a $4.2 million market cap. That is phenomenal, guys. $449,000 worth of volume. Eventually, that'll taper off, but right now it's still growing. We're seeing a lot of support, a lot of holders. Let's see if this. We have 1,358 holders within the position. So hopefully things go well. Again, if you guys want to join me on Twitch, feel free to go and follow me on Twitch. Again, the link is in the chat. And we already have 11 people over here. So thank you guys for watching. And we will be more engaged in the Twitch chat when we go over to the Twitch stream, which will be somewhere around 10 o'clock. And we can definitely talk about all the different things and react to different videos. If you guys want me to react to a certain video, we can definitely do that. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.